Bottom right side of the map, it's Shopify Rebellion's BYUN playing the Grand Finals of the Weekly Cup up against Hero, the Cheese God. Best Protoss player in the world right now. But most importantly, I don't care that he's the best Protoss. It's just an amazing fact because you look at how Hero plays and it's just chaos personified. And you're like, okay, yeah, I mean, it's cool this guy's a pro gamer, but it's like, wait, he's the best Protoss right now? What the hell, man? He just 2-0'd Zest to get here in this Grand Finals. And this is, of course, a best of 5 match. BYUN actually plays really good TvP. Yet my question remains, can he withstand the storm? The absolute tsunami that is Hero. Sorry guys, burping into my microphone. I just finished some delicious food. So anyway, we've got the Nexus finishing up. No scout for Hero. He's like, lol, just gonna play mega greedy. Haha, Stalker pressure into Stargate. Let's go. Stalker defense into Stargate. Interesting. Stargate will go down right in the back there. Hard for BYUN to scout that because BYUN doesn't scout either. BYUN checked for a gateway here. Otherwise, he did nothing else. He just went command center on the high ground, straight into a second barracks and a third barracks. And he's just gone Marine into Reactor. So really conservative 3 racks build order here for BYUN, but no scouting. So it makes perfect sense that he's done that. Hero, very, very greedy opening. Just Stalkers into Stargate. Now, because he's going multiple Stalkers, I think we're going to see an Oracle come out, and then he'll just go Twilight and Blink behind that. So I don't think he'll build a 3rd Stalker because you don't really have enough gas. You can see Stargate's almost finished and he needs 150 gas. He starts a 3rd Stalker. That doesn't make sense. Cancel that. Cancel that, son. Oh, he's going Pheonix. 3 Stalker into Pheonix. Oh, okay. So because Hero hasn't scouted, he has to assume that this might be a double gas build for BYUN. BYUN might have a really quick factory in Starport and be doing like a quick Hellion drop or Widowmine drop. So Hero's like, well, I need to go Pheonix to be super safe against that by default, right? So he's chronoing 1 Pheonix. 2nd Pheonix gets chronoed as well. He's going to try and get 3 Pheonix out real quickly. 3 Stalkers and 3 Pheonix shuts down early aggression, man. We've got people in the chat drinking their Glenmorangie. Yep, that's right. I'll pronounce it how I pronounce it. Glenmorangie, 18-year Azuma Makoto edition. I don't know much about whiskey. That sounds expensive and delicious. Even just the fact that it has 18 years on it makes it sound expensive compared to the piss water that I'm used to drinking. Stalker's going to do a bit of pressure. No bunker here, so this could actually cause a bit of damage. BYUN doesn't want to show that he's 3-rexing, but he has to just to defend this, man. Those Stalkers could go kill that Marine, but Hero doesn't seem to realize. And his Pheonix are now going to move out across this map. 2nd and 3rd gateway. 3rd Nexus goes down next. I imagine it'll be a Twilight Council after this. Sorry, guys, my mouse cord's getting stuck, so I'm just trying to, like... It's wedged behind something right now, and I'm freeing it. Ooh, that's a lot of bio. Get out of there. Hero almost loses a Pheonix, but not quite. He's got a 3rd on the way. He's making a sentry and a battery. He needs a battery on the natural as well, and he does drop it. Ooh, man. Pheonix thinking about maybe intercepting the rally of units. 4 Marines should be able to get taken out by the Pheonix, but... Oh, he messes up his pickup micro there, and the Pheonix were kind of like facing the wrong direction, so he gives up on that plan. Pulls on back for now. 5 Stalkers and a sentry. 2nd battery coming on up there. Can he defend his 3rd base? It's always dicey in this position. Stim for the win! Oh, man. Battery goes down. Oh, Hero's in trouble right now. Oh, my God. The Pheonix will come in, but he's going to focus down at least 1. 2 Pheonix go down. He's just gone back to focusing on the probes now. 8. Oh, my God. He could get even more probes potentially, but 8 probes. Kills a sentry, a Stalker, 2 Pheonix. That is a fantastic trade. Those are cheap Terran units. Look at that. 1 for 2. Oh, double discount. Very rare that Terran trades that well versus Protoss. That is insane. Well, Pheonix picking up some Marines there. We do have Factory and Starport on the way at a pretty good time here. I'm impressed with BYUN's opening. Should be able to capitalize on this, but Hero, he's not far behind on workers. He's only now starting his Forge and Twilight. This is wasteful for BYUN. BYUN should not be over here throwing these Marines away. I don't mind him faking the pressure like this, but like gather these units up and chill, bro. Yeah, he's trying to exert pressure without overcommitting. Doesn't lose any Marines for it, so it's well worth it. Starport will swap onto that factory reactor in just a moment. +1 weapons is on the way. The Pheonix, when there's only 2 of them, it's not really a harassment squad, guys. It's a piss weak scout, and that's about it. I mean, it's a fast scout, but it's a piss weak fighting force. Forge Twilight are finishing up another gateway. I think he has to go straight charge to try and survive. He's going to go blink for the micro ability, but dude, there's medevacs on the way. They're going to hit. Yeah, he swaps into charge and +1 armor. I'm like, come on, man. I don't think charge is going to win Hero this game either. I do think BYUN's opening has been a little bit too crisp. And as I said, Hero, with his lack of scouting, he was well set up to deal with non-3-Rex builds, but just did not realize it was a 3-Rex quickly enough. His battery was a little too far forward as well. It should have been further back. When you've got the gateways like this, a single force field in the choke can be really big. But yeah, he's on 3 gateways right now versus the Terran who's going 5-Rex and 3rd command center. You are so dead, Hero. Hero is a wizard. He's done magician things before. Hagrid has already given him his letter to Hogwarts. But I don't care how many Hogwarts letters you have. You ain't coming back from here, son. Pheonix goes down, bunch of zealots. I do like that the sentry is there with Guardian Shield. But he's like, dude, if I just focus fire, I can go right through battery overcharge, I think. Yeah, he does decide to pull back and go for the 3rd. Much easier target. Probes are being pulled to fight. And I'll tell you what Bio think of probes in combat. Nah, that's it. The Marines and the Marauders, they look completely unfazed and they just say, yeah, nah. Hero's like, yeah, nah, yeah. BYUN says, yeah, nah. Well, he used up one of his map picks already there and did get a very easy victory, but now he's going into none other than Glittering Ashes, BYUN in the bottom left, Hero in the top right. It's a very big map, a map where the Terran's probably going to be wanting to do some more multi-prong dancing on the edge of the Protoss' territory. And I would imagine Hero will scout. We'll see. Does zap the cleaning bot, puts down a gateway. Kill it! You can't just wound it and then leave it there. That thing doesn't regenerate, man. Oh, Hero's a sicko. He's going to move out with his probe. Notice how he's moving out this left side. Is he just going straight through the middle? No, he's scouting for proxies right now. Yeah, the way he's moving that probe, he's looking for proxies. He will go across the map and get a bit of a scout off. BYUN going for, once again, a single gas, sorry, more standard expand build. Does Hero go Cybercore before Nexus or the other way around? It should be this probe that pops out and builds the structure. Let's see. He's not rallying to the natural. He's rallying to build the Cybercore. So just going to go Cybercore straight away into that. That'll give him a quick adept potentially to come across the map. Barracks almost finished there. Sees the single gas mining. And Hero says, okay, cool, standard stuff. Now, keep in mind, there is one tricky build going around where you could skip this 150 minerals and be building a tech lab and marauders there. Doesn't look like that's the case though. Hero gets his Nexus down. He goes for the 20 pylon because he's Hero. Still hasn't restarted probes behind that. 20-second gas as well. God, Hero's builds are inefficient. Guys, please don't copy Hero's build orders. Maybe he has a good reason for it and maybe it works for him, but I don't really like delaying probe production that long to get both the second pylon and the second gas. This adept does get chrono boosted there. I guess he wants the gas so he can still go Stargate. Yeah, I guess there is an argument if you want to go Stargate here for doing it this way. That does kind of make sense. Holy shizzle fizz. Okay, I'm gonna have to give some big props to the Twitch chat after this game. I'm gonna be replaying some epic sound alerts. My jaw just dropped, my god. Giant gifted subway. Thank you, Blood Feast. Oh my god. Thank you everyone. Slap your bacon down there. And we're gonna do a big thank you in between the games. Command center on the high ground, so very safe for BYUN. He doesn't want to be building bunkers, apparently. He just doesn't want to give Hero an opportunity to out-micro him, I think. Hero is a micro god. He loves annoying players. Now, of course, BYUN did jump up and see the Stargate, so he knows what he's up against here. Probe comes on in. Goes, yep, confirms the command center, sees the reactor. Doesn't know if it's 3-Rex or not though, right? This looks the same as the last game. A spite pylon goes down! Hero, happy to invest 100 temporary minerals. He'll get 75 of them back when he does cancel that to delay the command center by about 6 seconds. The most Hero move of all time, guys. For those who don't know, Hero literally thrives on annoying his opponent. His whole thing is like, is this efficient? No. Does it slightly annoy my opponent? Yes, okay, I'll do it. Like, that's his whole decision-making tree. It's insane. The Spite Pylon, it's so not really worth it, but why not? Why not do it? He says, if I can annoy my opponent and drive him crazy. Now, there's a Cyclone here, which is very good against the Oracle. And that Cyclone, though, if it pulls to the natural to defend the Adepts, Oracle will find damage in the main. Good distraction by Hero. Look at that. He raises the wall. The Adepts will pick off a Marine or two. They are all going to go down. Oh, another Cyclone pops out, though, and Oracle only actually gets 1 kill. Oh, pretty good. 3 Marines for 3 Adepts and an SCV there. That's a good trade for the Terran. BYUN pretty happy with that. Hero is going to have to go and take a 3rd Nexus. He's got the 2nd and 3rd Gateway. 3rd Gas Geyser goes down. And guys, he has a 3rd Oracle on the way. Will he go for a 4th one even? Maybe. Twilight Council starts up behind this. So it looks like 3 Oracles is where he'll probably stop it for now. And actually, BYUN was trying to counterattack, but look at that. The Oracle baits. The Cyclone quickly returns to the main. He realizes now, okay, he's being cheeky. He only gets 2 SCVs there, but I'm going to have to keep my Cyclones at home. Now, these 3 Marines and this Cyclone are looking to catch the Oracle. But look at that, man. There's a lot of Oracles here for Hero. Guard those workers. He needs to leave 1 Cyclone in the main, and he needs to get everything else here in the natural. Now, the Revelation wears off. He doesn't... Oh, 3 Oracles all come in on 1 base! Oh, he's so annoying. Oh, Hero's so annoying. Oh, he does lose an Oracle for it. The other one almost goes down. He's still only killed a couple of SCVs and Marines. I think BYUN's handling this quite fine for now. Cyclone goes out and, ooh, locks onto the healthy one. Does he break vision there? Oh my god, he's not able to break vision. Ooh-wee, that Cyclone could get the lock as well. Oh, barely gets out of there with the recall, but Hero losing so many of his early units. He's trying to get Blink Stalkers out now. Blink is a full 1.5 away, though. You can see on that Twilight Council in the back of the natural, it's going up. Onto 4 gases, which tells us Hero will be going Robo and Robo Bay any moment now. Unless he wants to go straight Storm, but either way, he's got to get a move on with that splash damage. Hero. Hello, Hero, you need to get your tech. Otherwise, the 3-Rax push is going to freaking kill you, man. You already lose Oracles. You'll need splash damage very badly. Shield Battery, 1 in the main, 1 in the natural, 1 in the 3rd base. So he's getting Shield Battery in each base. Now, I hate this Cyclone. Do not go in there and kill a probe. It's so unnecessarily greedy, and Blink will kill it. He's just going to trade it for 2 probes, maybe 3. Okay, yeah, only 2. I really feel like if you keep these Cyclones alive, they're so good later on for cleaning up Oracles and Warp Prisms. So I don't like that BYUN's just leaving them so deep in enemy territory because they're easy prey for Blink Stalkers. So I think a little unfortunate to throw those Cyclones away. They're good units with your army as well. On the other hand, he is now going to take a 3rd base on location and move out with Stim, Shield, Concussive, +1 weapons about to finish. The first 2, Medevac's going to pick up a few Marines and Marauders and boost to join with the army. A quick reinforce there. Looking to keep some scouts out of the map. Pylons, probes, and stasis trap here for Hero. Hero has got 10 Stalkers, 2 Sentries. He's got shield batteries. Let's see what he can do. The bio does arrive. Unloading on a pylon. Pylon is there as well. We've got the Robo on the way now and a Forge. But remember, this is only 6 gates going to 7 gates. Hero's building a proxy gate already? He's acting very unafraid, but I feel like he should be very afraid. That is a big, scary bio ball. Force fields are good, but are they that good? I don't think so, man. 1, 2 Stalkers go down and a Sentry. Oh, very nice micro by BYUN. Doesn't chase into the battery overcharge really at all. Now he has to pull back, and that is a good pullback for BYUN. He's going to keep going in there, though. Oh my, he realizes I just have enough damage output that maybe I can just take this fight. Looks like the Cyclone is in the natural. Oh, the Cyclone is taking all the probes in the natural. We've got that Cyclone selected in the bottom right, so if you want to keep an eye on it, you can see its kills, guys. He's going to try and pick up and get out of there. He does keep every single medevac alive, loses a Marine and the Marauder, but that's all right. And look at that, the Cyclone is still being a cheeky dickhead. Grabs another probe. No, 15 though is massive. Now Hero is still on 61 workers, so he has literally been building probes through the losses pretty much seamlessly, but a little bit exposed here. Hero gonna jump on top of this. The crazy man that he is picks off a few units before the rest of the bio rally gets out there. BYUN stims after him, is like, dude, you have no business being on my side of the map. Hero does get punished a little, but only 1 Stalker, not too bad, and the Oracle's got the tag. Gives him really good vision of kind of where BYUN's coming from. Another couple Stalkers go down, though. 3 more Stalkers. Uh-oh. Uncharacteristic mistakes that Hero cannot afford right now. Dude, you're facing BYUN. He is always going to bring you such consistent form. You cannot start off a grand final sleepily like this. Does still get one Widow Mine on the Stalkers, even though the other two were dodged. BYUN pulls back to try to reform his ranks right now and gather on up now. Here's a point where I think the way Protoss players tend to make it back is these sneaky gateways. A DT Shrine squeezing in would be great. Double Colossus production. So for BYUN, there's two things you want to do here. Number one, split into dropping and also clearing up the flank. So he's got a Widow Mine there to spot run-bys, but I really feel sending a Marine, bam, 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 scout that top left, and send a Marine, bam, 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 along the bottom right is so huge in this scenario, because when you damage a Protoss like this, they have no map vision. They're going to send out, yeah, maybe one observer, maybe a few pylons, maybe a few probes, but they also are going to use proxy gates because they often can't afford the warp prism. But if you don't clear those areas out, they get away with it. Now look at that great game sense by BYUN. He realizes, hey, with this style, this is exactly what Hero's going to do. Now Hero will counterattack the natural. So let's see, there is a turret there. Prism's got to be careful, mate. Definitely shouldn't be warping in there. He's just going to fly into the back of the base for it now. Good SCV pull. Not losing too many units so far. Big army coming in the front. Oh, Hero's trying to catch him out of position, but army is there, ready, large and in charge. Watch out for the force fields, though. Oh, no, BYUN, watch out. It's a trap. It's a trap. Oh, my God. Hero with the full-on ambush there. Oh, my God. Dude, BYUN trying to micro his way out of an absolutely crazy ambush. Hero just has no chill. Zealots warping into the main. There is enough bio going to deal with that, I do believe. But dude, look at that. And he even pulls up to the top. He's trying to just extend the distraction. Liberator's going to siege up there and try to deal with this army. It's a very small force for Hero. If Hero can drop a fourth base during this, he'll be good. Yeah, he's going Disruptors. Colossus +2. Oh man, he's so good at resurrecting himself. And look at that. He catches the drop. Oh no, he doesn't have boost right now. If those Stalkers blink from there to there, that's a dead drop. And that's a dead drop. Oh, fudgety shitballs, man. A Widow Mine drops so huge for pulling your opponent's attention away in a situation like this. But BYUN, as always, sends his drops through the middle of the map. He never queues them on the edges, and he does very regularly get punished for that. It's a bad habit. He has those high-risk drops. Good EMP! Gets rid of most of the sentry energy. If you can get rid of the force fields, it'd be good. But, dude, that's 4 Colossus. Oh my God, I think Hero might just have critical mass with Zealots warping in the front, Zealots running into that third middle. BYUN's attacking his own command center! Oh no, BYUN accidentally attacked his own command center. The Zealots were on move command past the Bio. The Bio was on a move on his own command center. A Widow Mine does waddle into that base and kills 5 probes, which is very nice. Another Widow Mine there, ready to catch potentially a fat transfer. There's not much detection at home. Hero has a boner. He's trying to win the game right here. Disruptor's getting focused down, but oh my God, it's an expensive trade for both sides. The Colossus are falling though. There weren't enough Zealots in the back, and Hero going for what I thought was going to be a clutch comeback victory ends up being an overextension. And Widow Mine in the meantime goes boom, boom. 3 more probes go down as well. A beautiful, beautiful fight here for BYUN. Now, if his Viking moves to the right, he could even cut off that Prism getting home as well. But I think he's just going to go straight up the guts. Disruptor does take out the Widow Mine there. And the Viking, like I said, can flank that Prism. And the Prism doesn't need to unload, but Hero's going to do it anyway. Oh! The Widow Mine! The Widow Mine was waiting for the probe transfer, ended up getting the Prism. Oh my God. And that is going to be that. BYUN here, holding on firm despite that amazing ambush on the high ground that Hero pulled off. Hero fought really well from behind. He really, I think there would have been a lot of turns. No, you Protoss comeback is so bullshit, man. Where's our comeback units? But you know what? In the end, power overwhelming. The men with guns overwhelming Mr. Hero. And nice battery overcharge. This army is so weak, man. He's so overstimmed. His medevacs are dying. Hero's ability to hang on in a high-pressure spot is so impressive. Army's so wounded. Vikings trying to tank for this bio. He's going to try and pull back, which is... yeah, it's kind of questionable for Hero to even chase this with like a few Stalkers and Zealots, but there we go. BYUN can regroup here. Just let his macro go for a little bit. +2 weapons and +3 armor on the way. You can see BYUN doing his classic upgrade shenanigans. For those who don't know, his engineering base, all of his upgrade structures actually go on Control 7. Command Center is 6, Barracks on 5. His drop is on 4, his main army is on 3. Actually, main army 1, secondary army 3, and then drop/special squad is on 4, which right now is a Widow Mine. It's a single Widow Mine that he puts on that. Very nice. Observer sees that there is a fully saturated 4th, and Hero feels his heart sink. Stalkers here, they do hit the medevac. They don't quite get the kill. That medevac was twerking just in vision there, and it does end up twerking in their face. Hero does end up taking that one down. 2 Colossus are out. Not many Vikings here. Ooh, a nasty angle because of the battery overcharge for BYUN. But does it matter when you have this much firepower? Ooh, big disruptor shot. Yeah, BYUN starting to headbutt into the balls a little bit. We've talked many times over the years about how you definitely don't want to eat your opponent's balls. This is something, it's life advice, it's StarCraft advice, it's especially TvP advice, and, well, anything versus Protoss advice, really. But still that Widowmine waiting for the probe transfer. It looks like it's probably just going to get 1 probe once this base finishes, I would imagine. Unless these guys have been clicked to the far side, which they have not. So, okay, we see this tiny little army of Hero just posturing there. These probes, oh, they're all stacking on that side of the mineral line. Looks like 2 probes just ended up going down there, so the Widowmine finally got its shot. Hey, another scan would be worth it just to kill the Observer. He's going to dive. Watch out for force fields. He gets a Disruptor. I mean, if BYUN drops right now, there is nothing Hero can do to deal with it. Obviously, the way Hero counterpushed kind of forced BYUN to be wary. But if BYUN just splits some units off, I think he can make big kills, like a double drop in the main. It's going to get on some of that infrastructure. Not that there's that much infrastructure there, but it would definitely do something. Oh, he target fired it, and Hero also tried to split. The single Observer on the map is coming down here. And that does finally get cleaned up. How is Hero still alive in this game? He's not. Percy from the Green Mile says, "Dead man walking," and he just starts banging his fucking nightstick on the bars. He's laughing right now. He's a Terran fan, for those who don't know. Just in case you guys didn't know, all the dickhead characters in movies, they're that way, not because they were born that way, but it's because they picked Terran. Vikings trying to do damage to the Colossus, but the arc on Disruptors and the choke point. Good spready from BYUN. I still don't know if headbutting into Colossus battery is the way to win this game. I feel like this is kind of exactly where Hero wants to defend. Disruptor shot does land. He's so low on units, his Hero. He's so outnumbered, it might not matter. BYUN trying to force his way in the front. He gets a Colossus, a Disruptor. Oh man, he does manage to overwhelm Hero. It really does feel like I'm watching BYUN find the hardest path of resistance though. And I think this is often the way it happens with Terran players. When you get a Protoss on his last legs like that with like no map vision and 6 or 7 Stalkers for his entire mobile anti-air, I mean, splitting that army up, I think is an absolute free win. But BYUN still at 2-0 despite my backseating criticisms. Alright guys, up 2-0. Can he get the 3-0 victory? I don't want to upset you guys, the BYUN fans, but I think we're going to have at least 1 or 2 games won by his opponent because he is not the favorite in this match. Yes, he's very good in TvP. Yes, he has hot streaks, but his opponent is favored in this matchup. He's gone for what appears to be a very quick Hellion opening. Does have a command center on the high ground. It was a 1-basey sort of opening though. And Hero in the top right. Down 0-2. Needs to win the next 3 games in a row. And I think he can do it. He's building Pheonix. Very good versus a Hellion or Widowmine drop build. What I love, though, is BYUN gets scouted, cancels the Widowmines, and he just swaps the buildings around. He's like, yeah, you're probably going to play Stargate Pheonix. BYUN is actually so ahead on the mind games. This is beautiful. Holy crap. Sharp Cheddar, thank you so much. Sharp Cheddar is Blood Feast, by the way, guys. Blood Feast is like, Keck, I give you $1 dues. 50, thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you very much, mate. Maylicked as well. So that's the same person. Don't let Bloodfeast / Sharp Cheddar carry you, Twitch chat. But for now, say thank you. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. All right, guys. So this is a really cute adjustment, I think, with how BYUN has played. Look at this: 3 barracks coming down. Cyclone, lots of bio going to come behind that. The Cyclones will shut down the Pheonix harass. Hero's like, cool, when's the drop coming? If he knew what was happening, he would be going much quicker 3rd base into Twilight Council, so he could get either Blink Stalkers or Charge Lots to deal with what is probably going to be tanks after that 2nd Cyclone. Or not even tanks, he's actually going to swap the tech labs, but it's going to be a shitload of bio. He's just going to swap into Stim Bio and Medivacs, have a Packer Cyclone Marine for mobility, 2 Hellions out. Hero, kind of blind right now. He's like, dude, when's it coming in? He's got his Pheonix waiting for this drop that's never going to happen. BYUN is showing him all the right things and countering him. Nexus in the top left as well. Okay, Hellion does go out. He sends on to each watchtower. The Adept's chasing him. Remember, no one's lost any units yet this game. Robo's on the way, and he's still building Pheonix, so it looks like Hero's changing up into Colossus behind this. And I think that's a pretty good idea because the bio's coming out. The question is it fast enough, dude? That's a 430 robo. The starport is going to have Metavacs out before a single Colossus hits the field, and there's going to be a shit ton of bio. It's a very scary point in the series for Hero, who I feel is caught being a bit overly reactive here. He's unable to deal with BYUN's trickery, and he's making adepts. He's been forced into making some more adepts there. Apologies for the tearing on screen there, guys. Don't know what was going on there. Holy shizzle. Zergburger. Gonna give you a massive shout out in a moment. Thank you so much. Going above and beyond. Oh my lord. A Zergburger. I'm not sure which type of Zerg I'd eat. I think the drone kind of looks like a Stingray. Stingrays are real tasty. Ooh. Oh, big crazy attack from Hero. He's just like, yeah, YOLO, let's go. I don't think that was worth it, man. He gets a few Marines, but he loses like 2 Pheonix. Oh, almost loses another one as well. He does get a bunch of Marines, 5 Marines, 3 SCVs for 2 Pheonix. I mean, it might be worth it, maybe. +1 attack is on the way. He's trying to make charge, but he doesn't quite have the gas. There we go. So he's got a Prism coming out first, and then he's going to go +1 charge. Cannon battery coming down. BYUN sees all this, and BYUN's like, oh yeah, you turtling. You are absolutely turtling, son. I think if you see this, you want to go 2nd starport pretty quickly. Like, obviously 3rd command center, 4th and 5th barracks. And you want to get out there and definitely exert yourself with the bio, but you got to be real cautious with how you commit to your attacks as BYUN. I like that he's kept a little squad of Cyclone Marine to protect his rally. So he's got 1 squad goes forward, and he's got this squad just for like anti-air defense back here. Hero sees this coming. He sends the Pheonix back. He's got a Prism going out that left side. He's going up to 7, 8 gateways right now. Some of them are still just starting though. So 5 more gateways. He's got 1 disruptor out. The Hero disruptor can be big. Prism pulls back. That's an F2 for Hero, guys. If I've ever seen one, remember Hero doesn't use control groups properly. And here we go. Stim. But there is a battery there. Oh my god. Good spready from BYUN, but definitely I don't know about fighting in here. There's no charge. Does he really want to take this fight? Oh my god, no, I don't think this is a good fight for BYUN, but then again, there's just no damage for Hero, so maybe it works out. Oh, I think this was a big overextend for BYUN, maybe getting too horny, but watch out for the Widow Mine! Gets a Pheonix, doesn't quite kill all of those probes. Probes are being forced off the line, and that's never good for the Protoss player. The Pheonix are killing the Metavacs, though. Oh my god, there's so few units that shoot up. A Colossus arriving could save the day. The Colossus is here. Stalker's picking up and dropping, picking up and dropping. There's still 1 Pheonix picking off the Metavacs, and he's held. He's held it. Charge is here. BYUN needs to go home. BYUN does kill 15 probes, but he's got to put it back in his pants right now. Can this last Medevac get away? I do not think so. The Zealots will kill that Widow Mine as well, but he pulls back towards his 3rd base. Now, he kills 15 probes, but I think Hero actually comes out okay there. BYUN, remember in that previous game, he found the point of strongest defense. Oh my god, Willie Nelson's headband and Baldur hopped in as well? My lord, there is a crazy train going on. Oh my god, thank you, Twitch chat. Hero going for that counterattack, and this time there's no Libs or Vikings to protect. It's only 1 Colossus, but sometimes 1 big laser boy is all you need. 1 laser daddy here. And oh, the Pheonix drags the Widow Mine a bit further forward away from the Zealots. Doesn't quite find the center of the bio, but still very useful. Guys, there's only 2 Metavacs healing. There's already a Viking out. Make it 2 Vikings and more on the way. Those Vikings can deal with the Prism, and then the bio can, the Colossus and the Prism, and then everything else goes down. The Vikings need to focus the Prism first, not the Colossus, in my opinion. And if he can spread out his Marine Marauder, he's got like 8 Marauders here. Yeah, he can win this fight. The Zealots are very scary. He's going to quickly pull back. The Widow Mines get some pretty good hits though. And remember those Vikings. Oh, 1 Colossus falls. He does get rid of the Prism as well. And oh, that means no reinforce, which means you're going to get chased down. Remember, there's no blink on these Stalkers. Viking Marauder chasing this down. He sends 2 Marauders in front to both try and hit the Colossus, but also to take its splash damage away from the core. Now, I think BYUN's chasing a bit too far. Oh, is he though? Oh, he gets the Colossus, and look at this. The bio spreads back. The Widow Mines say, no, no. And the Zealots have to pull back. He's got the 3rd up. BYUN holds on against the vicious counterattack of Hero. Ghost Academy is there. He's got the 4th and 5th barracks on the way as well. More Colossus are trying to rebuild. He has 1 Colossus out right now. He does have Viagra and +1. Blink +2. Trying to warp a sentry. All this on the way, but no 4th base available. 3rd base is looking all right on the mining. And the Widow Mine drop wants to come in. His main army is kind of... Oh, it's going to catch the Zealots. That's real nice. And that distracts Hero. Hero! Oh no, Hero's watching the middle of the map. He doesn't realize the first Widowmine doesn't find the biggest hit, but dude, 7 probes is huge when you're already down on income. Being down on workers versus Terran, very bad for the Protoss player. That Widowmine drop can come in later. Widowmines are here, as is the Bio and the Vikings. Hero's still going to skirmish with this because he's a mad lad. He's going to try and get the Widowmines onto the Terran. But no, Guardian Shield's still pretty good though. Definitely could see a drop hit that natural. Stalker's warping in. He's like, okay, you're going to try and hit the natural next time. I'm going to be ready for it. If you can get 5 Stalkers, you can 2-shot the medevac. And there we go. Drop does go down. Oh, he doesn't have blink, does he? I'm like, why didn't he blink on it? Oh, he doesn't have it. Second eBay Armory, 4th Command Center on the way. A little bit of a supply block coming in here for Mr. BYUN. And he does need to start building those depots again. For the first time in quite a while, you can see supply drop, supply drop, supply drop. Where are Gary and Bruce, guys? BYUN apparently has not watched my bronze to GM. Can you believe it? Gary, Bruce, where are you? You can't just supply drop all game, mate. Come on, dude. No Gary, no Bruce. He's hitting another supply block on 149 right after the previous one. BYUN's Widowmine drop does get blown up there, or at least the Widowmine does. And he's going to try and move out the right side. The Hero Observer sees everything. BYUN still supply blocked on 149. Oh my god, he's going to wait for the Command Center to unsupply block himself. Real sloppy play here from BYUN. He does build 3 more barracks, which is cute. But you can tell that he is so excited at the thought of 3-0ing Hero, and he's in position to do it. But oh my god, he's going to throw the game! Oh, Hero though, a little slow on the blink. He lets him escape. Oh, Hero, if he blinked a little faster, he could have caught that whole drop. That would have been massive. And BYUN is going to pull on back. Oh my god, dude. If he threw the game, that'd be huge. And guys, he's making building armor accidentally. Now he queues up +2 attack. Oh my god, he's accidentally queued building armor, so that's going to slow down his +2 attack so much. BYUN is fat fingering like a mad lad, and he's still not really building any depots. It looks like he built 2 more, but he's going to hit another supply block on 180. And this is so surprising. It's not every day we see BYUN this excited, but I think you can tell how afraid he is of Hero, and how afraid most Terrans are to the fact where he is making uncharacteristic errors. Now, building armor is actually going to end up helping the command center and the buildings a little bit, which is cute. It's not the worst upgrade. You just don't want to prioritize it over +2 bloody attack, do you? And you can tell he never actually looks at his engineering base. He always does it off his control groups. And so I'm a big fan of manually doing my upgrades. It just allows me to keep an eye on them, which is why I always nestle them just in behind my main or something like that, so I can manually kind of check on their progress and notice things like, hey, that's not the upgrade I want, man. Bio Ghost pushes down the right. BYUN still has a massive lead. If he can get a 3-0 here versus Hero, it would be huge. He doesn't have many Vikings. He's got 5, but he's left him at the Watchtower right now. BYUN, oh, he lands a big Widowmine on that army. The Disruptors are getting very close to him, though. And a few units do get picked off. He's getting chased back here. BYUN has an army on that left side of the map that's going to run forward, but he's losing a lot of units on the retreat here. He does stem down a few of the Zealots and Stalkers. He's got to pull back. He's got a Planetary to fall back on, which definitely should help anchor his position. Dives in on the left side. Big recall. He's going to have to get out of there. There's no way he wants to take that fight, is there? He does. He stays too long. BYUN overextending right now. And Hero chases down a lot of that bio. The supply count advantage is completely gone. BYUN is finally maxed out on the supply potential, but he loses another medevac on the way home. His 2-2 upgrades are on the way up against what is now double forge, +3 attack, adding +1 armor and +1 shields at the same time. Hero's trying to round out this force. He's got double robo. He's got 8 disruptors and 3 colossus. It's a very scary force to be dealing with. Oh, BYUN just tries to dive, but he doesn't have that much bio. This is not the situation to dive forward, and I don't want to call it a throw, but definitely slipping up. I feel like BYUN got so excited, he got a bit sweaty there, slipped over in his own sweat. And Hero fighting back like a legend. It takes 2 to make a comeback. Hero absolutely fighting hard from behind, but BYUN making a lot of uncharacteristic mistakes. Very nice counterattack here from Hero. Disruptors, Colossus, Stalkers just rolling over there. And BYUN, dude, no second. He has a second starport now, but he never got the Vikings out for the Colossus. And he's got a random Widowmine going in for a run by. He's trying to gather his units up. You can see that I think he was way ahead in the units lost earlier on in this game, or at least a little ahead. He's now down about 4,000 resources, so definitely some big mistakes from BYUN. A little sad to see, but I told you guys that we're not going to see a 3-0, and with how well this game was going for BYUN, I think the reversal is absolutely a very real possibility. Zealot's tearing up that base. Ghost trying to snipe from the high ground to defend it. And Command Center will get sniped. BYUN just hanging in here for a moment as he kind of takes stock of what happened. And I think we commentate it live in real time. And I'm sure there were a few BYUN fans who were going, Pig, stop being so critical. Everyone makes mistakes. It's not that big. He's not falling apart. But we did just see him fall apart. He attacked with a third of his army, or maybe half at most. Left his Vikings on the watchtower, and the other half was very slow to run down the right side. So to then also run forward and fight instead of pulling back and buying time for himself to get more units out was a huge mistake for BYUN. And Hero, this could be the beginning of the comeback train. All right, is it the start of a comeback? I don't know. This man needs to get it together. He's once again gone for the command center on the high ground is BYUN. Hero, did he see the second gas? He saw no second gas, so he knows it's probably command center on the high ground again. He's going to scour the map a little bit with his probe to check, or maybe he's just going for his own proxy. Stargate does go down at home. Adept this time around. Second Adept on the way. Reaper will be jumping into that Adept and have a bit of a rude GTFO. The Adept says, leave! It's my base! BYUN very quick to respond there, though. Very quick. Does go Reactor and Factory behind it. And what do we got here? Been a lot of Stargate plays so long, maybe a bit too predictable for Hero. I would have liked to see a 2-gate blink or a 4-gate blink opening even mixed in here. I feel like BYUN hasn't really been playing like crazy safe standard builds, and sometimes a 4-gate blink is really good for forcing the Terran player, to be honest. It's not like it's all in, but yeah. How do I link my SC2 account to my Twitch account, says Horizon. Oh, guys, help out Horizon in the chat. It should just be if you go to your settings, there should be a way to do, I don't know what it's called, connections? Something like that? You guys, someone could help out. I think we got a new Prime Gaming sub coming up there. Very nice. Now, this is going to be what looks like a standard Widowmine drop, and it's like the defensive Pheonix that has not paid off for Hero all series long. Hero's like 3 games where Pheonix players put me behind. Let's try it for the 4th time. And BYUN's like, well, there's no way he's just going to keep on going defensive Pheonix and hoping that I Widowmine drop, because I haven't done it once. Little does he know that Hero is either so stupid or so smart that he is actually ready for it this time around. The Widowmine drop is going to move out. It's going to get absolutely crushed by the Pheonix, and BYUN's just going to be like, are you serious, dude? You've gone Pheonix every single game, and you've fallen way behind every single game. You can't just keep doing it! But Hero apparently is saying, no, I will keep doing it as much as I want. Sorry, guys. Pressed the wrong button there. No kills. He does see the Pheonix play, so that Widowmine drop should pull back and hide. Yeah, you don't want to go in there. You want to hide it. I would hide it further away, mate. And you want to wait until you see those Pheonix on your side of the map. And when you see those Pheonix on your side of the map, that's when you can go in for the Widowmine drop. Big brain play is getting an armory as well, because you're like, oh, he only has Pheonix, he doesn't have an Oracle, he has no detection. So you're like, yeah, but of course he has an Observer. So I say big brain if you're playing a noob, not if you're playing against Hero, who's going Colossus after it. Changing into Phoenix Colossus did work out for him last game. I do feel like he was still behind in that game and got a bit lucky, obviously, that BYUN slipped up and made some bad plays. BYUN is playing 2nd and 3rd barracks here. He's got a Cyclone out for the D. The Adepts are still being annoying. The Pheonix are still turtling at home. Now, most players, if a drop hasn't come in by 5:15, they're just sending these Pheonix across the map to harass. So watch for this on the 2nd. Hero's going to lose patience and go across the map. He's like, hey, look, if a Widowmine drop was coming, it would have come by now. These Pheonix need to get on the map. 5 minutes 15? I'm telling you guys, no one wants to leave their Pheonix at home longer than that. And yet he does. Okay, he looks at them at 5 minutes 18, and he's like, nope. Nope, I still think he might Widowmine drop me. So apparently Hero has some Spidey Sense 300 IQ shit going on right now, man. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Anonymous, gifting some subs there. Holy shizzle fizzle, my friend. Reaper on the left side coming on in. Pheonix, pick up that Reaper. Okie we've got 3-gate Colossus. No Twilight, no Forge just yet. 6 Pheonix. Looks like he's pausing Pheonix production there, and he will probably swap into ground play now. So it's not going to be full Pheonix Colossus, but it's a good count. 6 is a very good count. He's going to stop the count there, though. Hero is a, you know, I'm not saying he has any certain political views, but I'm saying he is known to wear a red cap around Korea and shout, Maka. Is that it? Maka? Make career great again. Makuga. Makuga. I don't know. Anyways, big push coming forwards. We've got Bio Raven. Interference Matrix on the Colossus. If he lands 2 Interference Matrix on the 2 Colossus, stims in, he could win the game. But there's batteries and most importantly, force fields. So I don't think that BYUN should headbutt. Now, what has happened in the last 2 games? Remember the second game, BYUN headbutted a lot and made it really hard to finish Hero by just headbutting into Colossus, which is a terrible play 90% of the time. This is an almost pure Marine army. It's going to be especially bad in this scenario unless he lands 2 Interference Matrices, and then there's a maybe. I'd like to see him rotate around the right side and stim in from this angle. Would be awesome. I think you want to mix it up. You can see the Marauders are in front. Oh my god, the Widowmine drop came in! He waited for so long! He threatens at the front. He gets 12 worker kills there. Oh, damn, that was huge. And now he's going to go multi-prong mode. He's going to pull back with his army, kill this Observer that's behind him, by the way. Tricky hero. Hey, BYUN. Oh, BYUN wasn't on A move. Does split a drop off. The Pheonix not in position. BYUN's got a drop there. Ooh, I would like to, if I were him, I'd probably try to stim those in the natural while running back at the 3rd base, but Pheonix are going to come in for some damage. Command center just finishes in time. And Pheonix do pick up those last few SCVs. The Marine drop's going to boost in. Very dangerous to boost in with a drop. You want to save that for the way out. But BYUN, I've told you guys, is one of the most dangerous drop players in the world. He's going to stim some bio there, continue on into the main. But that was a quick recall, and that's going to be a clean shutdown. Oh, is it? Wait, the other army's back on the front. I did not see that. Never mind. Okay, it's well worth going that crazy with your attack if you're attacking in 2 places at once. And the bio didn't get cleaned up. He runs away with his front army. He's still got a medevac there. He's picked off all the gas probes. And Hero has a boner right now. Hero's like, I gotta chase you down. The Raven, the Raven, the Raven. Ooh, the Raven does survive. He's got to protect the Raven. He has to shoot these Pheonix one more time. One more time with the Marines. Oh my god, this is a scary push. It's a lot of Colossus. The Raven is there, though. Remember, Interference Matrix, but the Force Fields. Hero feels confident with the Force Fields. He's crazy right now. Hero gets double Matrix! Oh, welcome to the Matrix, Neo, says BYUN. Who's the one? Who's the one now? Oh, come on, bend the spoon. It's not a spoon, is it? Hero's like, I never watched the Matrix. I have no idea what any of these references are, you idiot. BYUN still leaves one Colossus standing. He's got to get it, but it's sticking out. The Pheonix are actually doing so well. The Widowmines gun down a lot of the Pheonix. The SCVs need to pull. If he defends this army, he wins the game. He gets EMPs. There's almost no shields left. The Colossus falls. The Pheonix can't quite pick it up. Hero's attack will not break BYUN. BYUN defends. He holds. The Stalkers go down. Almost all the Pheonix go down. And I think that might be the game-winning moment there. Hero tries to bend the unbreakable spoon, and BYUN says, heck no, mate. Heck no, you've lost your powers. 3-1, the victory is mine.